Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative News Update. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Today, I'm highlighting news from Guyana. This is a very interesting case. The Caribbean Court of Justice has dismissed an appeal filed by Guyana's opposition leader, Azuddin Mohammed, and his father, businessman Nazar Mohammed, effectively clearing the way for extradition proceedings against them to resume. Quite interesting because I wasn't really sure if the Caribbean Court of Justice will have taken a neutral position in this case, and it appears to be that they made the right decision. The regional court upheld previous decisions by Guyana's High Court and Court of Appeal, confirming that Home Affairs Minister One-Ridge Waldron acted within her legal authority under the Fugitive Offenders Act when she issued the authority to proceed. By delivering this final judgment, here the word final, right? The CCJ also removed the temporary stay that halted the process, allowing the case to move forward in the local court system. Florida charged the Mohammeds with multiple offenses, people, including wire fraud, mail fraud, money laundering, and customs violations related to a massive gold export and tax evasion scheme. I remember everyone is innocent until proven guilty, but these are some serious charges laid against these people, and they should. You know what Chinese love to say about due process? Right. So let due process take place. Following the official request from U.S. authorities, arrest warrants were issued in Guyana, leading the father and son to launch legal challenges, claiming the process was flawed and politically motivated. I want to know if it is if his supporters, their supporters will still claim that it's politically motivated, even though the Caribbean Court of Justice ruled in favor of Guyana. Guyana isn't the most loved member, neither Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is usually loved there, but once it's under the PNM, when it's under the UNC, Trinidad and Tobago isn't really that loved and appreciated by the CARICOM. So I really wonder if they can continue to claim that this is a politically biased thing and it's a witch hunt or whatsoever. And this had nothing to do with Guyana in the first place because it was America. America that pressed the charges against them, laid the charges against them, not Irfan Ali administration or Guyana's authorities or investigators or anything like that. However, every level of the judiciary ultimately rejected these arguments, concluding that the minister had properly exercised her duties, just following protocol. This is something I wish that the Trinidadian authorities on the tyrant camps would do. Just follow proper, normal protocol. Look at Guyana, governing their country without an SOE, they have crime. They are not infringing upon their citizens' constitutional rights in Guyana, unlike this tyrant here in Trinidad and her merry men. With the Apex Court's ruling complete, the matter now returns to the Georgetown Magistrates Court for committal proceedings. During this next phase, a magistrate will examine the evidence submitted by extradition attorneys to determine whether it is legally sufficient to commit both men to stand trial in the United States. So they ain't over just yet. You could never know. The local courts could probably end up ruling that, okay, there's insufficient evidence and therefore we're not sending them. Although the defense team expressed respect for the CCJ's decision, they indicated they will review the complete ruling as they consider their legal strategy for the upcoming hearings. You can review how much you want, but that's the final decision. You can't take it to the Privy Council anymore, people. Privy Council out of this. You all decided that, of course.
Weather report for Trinidad and Tobago on Thursday, July 30, 2026. On Thursday, July 30, 2026, Trinidad and Tobago will experience generally sunny, slightly hazy and breezy conditions with a high temperature of 31 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Celsius and a low of 24 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius. Scattered, isolated morning showers are likely along with a medium chance of isolated afternoon thunderstorms primarily impacting the western coast. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service notes that the heat index will feel like 35 degrees Celsius and winds will blow from the east to southeast at 10 to 40 km per hour with occasional strong gusts. Marine conditions feature moderate seas in open waters. Waves will range from 1.5 meters to 2.0 meters in open waters and 1.0 meters to 1.5 meters in sheltered areas. Spring tides are currently in effect. A mild to moderate concentration of Saharan dust remains present in the atmosphere. Individuals with respiratory sensitivities or allergies should take the necessary health precautions when spending time outdoors. Additionally, street or flash flooding is possible in low to lying areas during heavy localized downpours. Bible quote of the day. Psalm 21:10-13. You will wipe out their families from the earth. Their descendants will disappear. Although they plot against you, their evil schemes will not succeed. For you will make them turn and run. As you aim your bow at them. Rise up, O Lord, in all your power. With music and singing we will celebrate your mighty acts.
Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news update. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe, most of all, in Jesus' name.